Name 2 things that most people don't know about you.
I can turn my legs all the way around, and it's not something I walk around showing everybody.
You ready to show it?
You want to see?
Yeah. Oh my god. Wax Bear on the road again. Today we're visiting Opal Waxing all the way in Cheasapeke, Virginia. Follow me. Where does the name Opal Waxing coming from?
Opal is my birthstone. I feel like all good things in my life have happened in October.
When, why, and how you decided to become an esthetician? Or waxer, right?
I'm a wax technician or a hair removal technician, so there's a separate license for it. So, true story, I went and got a wax one day, and I went and got this wax, and it was a bad experience. Like, she scarred me for life, and what she did was she really created Opal Waxing, the waxer that waxed me for the first time ever. And I came home and I was like, I can do better, and I'm gonna do better. And my partner was like, well, do it. And I enrolled in school the next week, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. So I just said, I'm gonna wax, I'm gonna make this happen. I started waxing friends and family, and then once I felt like my skill got good, then I started waxing like other people. This is our lobby. This is where our guests come in at. And so we have like all of our treatments here, different soaps and bath products, different aftercare products and scrubs in this area.
What did you wish you knew before opening your own salon?
I grew way faster than what I ever expected. What Opal Waxing is right now is not what I ever thought it would be. And I feel like that's a part of like the growing pains that I went through, because I had no idea a lot of the things that were gonna happen or that we were gonna come across.
I mean, that's a great problem to have. What other challenges do you have running such a large waxing salon?
Finding good people to wax other people is a really hard thing to do. It's very cumbersome because you have to go through this rigorous interview process, and you got to interview, see how well they wax, what their skill level is. Do I have time to train this person? Can I get this person up to where they need to be to hit the floor running? That's been a really large problem for me, and we're tackling it. Over here is where our clients wait until they are being called to be seen. And so we'll just sit in here, and then their hair removal technologists will come out and get them from here, and then they'll take them on back to their room.
For people who trying to go on their own and deciding, should I open a salon or should I just work by myself?
My advice to them would be, make sure that your books are full before you try and open up a salon, because if your books aren't full, then chances are you're not ready to open up a salon. I know I was booked like 30, 40 days out before it was like, okay, I need help. It's time. So it's just a standard treatment room. We have your bed, your cabinets, and wax pots full of Wax Bear.
Wax is the most challenging, I think, for a lot of people because it does take a lot of time. Why do you like to do wax?
I feel like I've perfected my technique at doing legs. This method that I use to break my time down, it's really efficient at picking up wax. I think leg waxing can be one of the most painful services. I don't know who agrees, but I think leg waxing is pretty painful, and try and alleviate some of that pain with the...
Do you mind to share the tips?
Full leg, I always have everyone lay on their stomach. Tuck their feet at the edge of the bed so they can, you pull your own self-taut. And then I always pull the wax down past the hairline. So we're like going past the ankle, over the ankle. And for that, it's just for grip purposes. Both legs at the same time. And so when you start to remove your strips of wax, they just come off so effortlessly. And then after you've done that, when you flip the client over, you really only have one strip going down the middle of the leg in the front. And hands down, that technique has just drastically cut my time in half.
You have a table close to the pot, so it's like less movement,
Yeah.
walking larger areas, just like efficiency.
Right.
So like, okay, let me walk here, scoop it there, walk there.
Yeah, so that is definitely on purpose to have it very close. So it's more of a pivot versus a walk. And I try not to have to walk around the table. So we try to do everything from one side of the table.
What is the one unique thing that you do at your salon that you're proud of?
We offer every client a towel just for modesty, because that's a piece that I feel like other salons, they don't really do. And it's something that, like, it's an orientation. You must offer the client a towel. And it's just for their own peace of mind and comfort level, that they have some type of security. So that's like our main thing that a lot of clients will say, well, they offered me a towel and it made me feel better. Some people just hold on to the towel up top. But if that towel is something that I feel like stands out, it makes us a little bit different, because most places it's like, all right, get on the bed, and we're like, here's your towel for modesty.
If you could change one thing in our industry, what would you change?
Having a little bit more information, it definitely help the customer or your client, or however you refer to them, and it'll help you as a practitioner or a service provider, or whatever you like to call yourself. So the knowledge piece, I think, is huge.
What wax do you use?
We use coconut and coral here. My personal favorite is coconut. I take that back. Coconut and coral are like tie to me. You can exchange them in different ways, and sometimes I use them together on the same service.
What is the most selling product on your shelf?
Definitely PFD Chroma Bright. When you say the product helps with hyperpigmentation and dark spots, people are automatically sold. Like, that's the #1 issue everybody deals with.
Name 2 things that most people don't know about you.
I'm adopted. A lot of people don't know that.
How do you know that?
No, I'm adopted. Yeah, I was put in foster care at 2 months, and I was adopted when I was like 4 or 5. So I'm adopted. Most people don't know that at all. Yeah, it's not something I walk around, hey, I'm adopted. But yeah, I'm definitely adopted. And another thing I would say is that I can turn my legs all the way around, and it's not something I walk around showing everybody. It kind of weirds people out when I do it.
You ready to show it?
You want to see?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, I'll show you.
Oh my God. What motivates you?
My motivation is definitely my children, and making sure that they're taken care of, and so that a lot of things I went through that they won't have to go through. My children are definitely a big motivation factor for me.
What are the keys to your success?
Offering a quality service, I feel like that just makes people want to come and do business with you. They know they're going to get a good service. They know they're going to get a quality service. They know they're going to be treated well. The price is going to be fair. So I just feel like those are like the driving force behind everything.
How do you market your business? Like, any tips for other waxers, estheticians, salon owners?
Word of mouth goes really, really far. Most people will come in and say, oh, well, someone referred me. We hear that more than anything. And we do a lot of advertisement on social media like Instagram, and we promote.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself in 5 years having my own wax school. That education piece and that knowledge piece is really big to me, and that's something that I really look forward to getting into more, is that education piece. So definitely looking forward to opening up a school.